welcome along. It is now winter time, and it is cold out there. So you can see the snowbanks. We had a little warm weather, which we mean warm as in, it got above for a day or so. And now it's back below 0. So it was like -7 this morning. So everything is icy and frozen, cold. So we are just doing a little journey here, just to head up to the airport, get a little fuel, and come back. Last time we were up there, the airport was not working. Fuel wasn't working, and I tried another airport, and there's snow on the ground, so I couldn't land there. So instead of trying another airport, I just brought it home, landed, and just went up to the airport in my car next day and got some fuel. And so I have 5 gallons I added on top of my normal fuel. So now I should have plenty to get up to the airport this time. And get the tanks back up there. And go from there. You can see the road is glare ice. So we have just a little bit of a southern winds, so a little slight crosswind on the runway. And it is plowed, so we have a little grass to keep us from sliding around on the runway, so that should be good. It's not too heavy, it's kind of a quartering wind, so. Alright, let's taxi ourselves down here. Just nice and easy on the ice, since we're going downhill, and there's dirt in between the ice, so it should grab, but kind of slide there for a little bit. Alright, well, we'll get her all warmed up, and we'll take off in just a minute. Alright, well, all warmed up, gauges look good. Test everything out. Alright, see the snow piles over there? So in the summertime, the corn grows tall, and then the runway feels a little narrow. Well, in the wintertime, the snowbanks build up, and it feels a little more narrow. So, anyways, alright, should be ready to rock and roll. Let her warm up just a hair. There we go. Alright, Fishman Private, this is RV7 Charlie Yankee taking off 10, departing to the south, Fishman Private. Alright, here we go. Alright, we'll go keep her down the runway. Drop her flux. Get some airspeed up. And let's climb up. Here we go. Alright, we are up in the air. We're going to head towards Princeton. Just a little short drop. And we'll get some fuel there. A cloud layer out here. Up there, ways there are some lower clouds, but they're a little ways out. Alright, we'll point towards Princeton and catch you on the final. Princeton traffic, RV7 Charlie
Yankee 3 miles to the northeast inbound full stop Princeton traffic.
Traffic to 51, turning final for 15 dual traffic. Okay, service 5249 for 1.
All right, we are lined up.
Traffic on 59.
Princeton traffic, this is RV7 Charlie Yankee on final for 16 Princeton traffic.
All right, well, we kind of circled into the pattern, downwind into a base. Air speed's about 80, ground speed's about 63. So we got a little bit of a headwind, which is perfect. You can see the runway out there ahead of us. Also, you can see the snow and everything, so the runway lines up pretty good, lights up pretty good there. We got just a little overcast and the sun peeking through just a hair out there, but keep a steady approach on final for 16. We'll get down here and head over and top off some fuel. Keep myself, again, keep a good airspeed come in. It is cold out, so it might be a little lower angle than in the middle of the summer just because the air's thicker, so it does change a little bit just because you don't fall through the air as fast. Speed up, RPM's back. There we go. And touchdown. There we go. Flaps off, fuel pump off. Slow her down. There we go. Wheels are a little cold there. Gotta round them out a little bit. All right, we'll taxi over to the fuel pumps and fill up. We'll be right back. We are over at the pumps, and I'm gonna fill up. And all right, well, it is cold out there. I had gloves, hat, my jacket, and I still got cold. Taxi back out to the runway, and we'll head back out here. Be up in the air in just a minute. Here we go. All right, I'll just taxi back out here. Put on a glove this time in the cockpit because it is still chilly in here. So I cut the fingers off so I can touch all the dials and gauges and stuff. You can still use your, but the rest of the hand is warm. So should be good. Just taxi on out. Alright, so we are here and ready to get ready to take off. We're going to be taking off 16 and circling to the north.
Princeton traffic, this is RV7 Charlie Yankee taking off 16. We'll be departing northbound. Princeton traffic.
Alright, everything's up. Fuel pump's on. Flaps set. Everything locked. Window locked. Gauges up. Temps hot. Oil pressure up. Everything's working. Everything's in the green. Alright, here we go. Let's turn 16 and let's get her airborne. not the sound deadening part of it. So. Alright, we're climbing off 16. See all the way out to Monticello off to the east. Pretty cloud out there. Got a good visibility out here today. Flying out past 600 feet.
Fuel traffic, Interstate 77, 8.3 miles away from the airport from the southeast, setting up for a downwind for runway 15 New Ulm.
Alright, well, New Ulm is a long ways away. I'll play on the radio. Say what airport you're talking at, because we use...
You're turning up 45, about 19 miles to the southeast of Bill 4580 in the Arcane. Southeast to the east at 4,500 New Ulm.
Similar
Fuel traffic, Interstate 59, we have 5.5 miles north to
New Ulm traffic, 651, turning station, 15 north traffic.
Alright, well, there we go. We're up and moving. We're going to head out and we'll get back in just a minute or so. Alright, we are about 3 miles south of Malaca. We'll take a scrap the runway, see how she's looking. We were up here a week or so ago and she was covered in snow. So we'll see how they plowed it out. So we are entering downwind in just a second.
Malaca traffic, this is RV7 Charlie Yankee entering downwind for 16 Malaca traffic.
Alright, we did our radio call. We're still looking for any of those things out there. You can kind of see off to the left down there, the runway. Oh, it doesn't turn very good. Alright, let's take a look. We got a flaw, but we'll come down to a lower pass. Take a look.
Malaca traffic, RV7 Charlie Yankee, turning base for 16 Malaca traffic.
Outfield traffic, Cessna 5601 Alpha, 5 miles to the southeast at 2,500 inbound for landing, runway 10, Osceola.
Malaca traffic, RV7 Charlie Yankee, turning final for 16 Malaca traffic.
Alright, we got the runway turning off to our side here. There we go. Looks like it's plowed, but looks like its sides are a little snowy. Let me take a little closer look here. It's a little icy. There we go. We're going to go around. Full power. Alright. And up. Alright. Some altitude there. Alright. Well, that is Malaca's airport. A little icy there, but looks like it's cleared off anyways. Alright, we will head back towards home. Alright, catch you then. Alright, well, welcome back.
Osceola traffic, Cessna 5601 Alpha, turning left base, runway 10, Osceola.
Entering the downwind for home runway here. So we're slowing her down. Wheel comes on. Bringing the throttle back. Pitch up a little bit to slow up the airspeed. We're getting back down under 100 here. Take a few seconds here. And then we can apply some flaps. Slow her down some more. Almost there. More throttle back. More pitch up. Just little stuff like that. There we go. We're getting closer to 100. There we go, there's 100. There's one notch of flaps.
Osceola traffic, Cessna 5601 Alpha, base final runway 10, Osceola.
has 2 notches of flaps. My jacket's nice and tight there. I gotta keep it next to it. Alright, let's turn to base here. Looking for airplanes out here. The radios are kind of busy. I did make a call earlier just if anyone's landing out here. So. Alright, I'm gonna get it pitched about 80. Fisherman Private, RV7 Charlie Yankee. Turning final for 10, Fisherman Private. Okay. There we go.
West 8 traffic, Scott 594, 5 miles to the south, inbound left, downwind for runway 16, West 8.
Okay. We got a little southern wind, so we'll drop the right wing down a little bit, add a little left pedal, left rudder, left pedal.
Litchfield traffic, Skyline 738 Bravo Delta, about 2 miles east of the field, departing to the east, last call, Litchfield.
As we're lowering a less wind, so it's picking up a little bit for speed, but there we go. Checking for cars. See one over there. Down right over the road. Feet on the rudder pedals.
West 8 traffic, Scott 594, entering
Back
west,
just a
down
little bit.
runway 16, West 8.
There we go, little boats there. There we go, right brake, left brake. Straighten it up. Gear back down. Fuel pumps off. We are landing for the halfway point. There we go. We will taxi our way back and get back and put it away. Hopefully you enjoy the little winter flight here from good old December in Minnesota. Eh? I just want to say eh. Should not say that. Minnesota, we're not in Canada. Even though we're really close. But anyways, here we go. All right, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.